This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Seriously. In all seriousness, we all saw that coming, right? Chapman, first blown save of the season. Hendriks wants to pitch more in high leverage situations, and he did not get it done. We do welcome you to our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. Exasperated, frustrated, just giving up on it? Let us know what you're doing right now. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer, storyteller. Have painted the word picture in the minors and the big leagues in the World Baseball Classic, College Baseball, and Senior League World Series on the ESPN networks. I, to this day, am still proud to say that Red Sox skipper Alex Cora was my broadcast partner way back in 2016 in Bangor, Maine. We are providing reaction to every Red Sox game on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, as well as a Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which you know is free and available wherever you get your podcast. On our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast, we're going to talk about the futility of this offense, the insanity that continues to reign, putting the same offense out there and expecting a winning result. Did you really think one run was going to be enough? Chapman gives up the leadoff double in the bottom of the ninth inning. You could have turned the radio off. You could have turned the TV off. You could have gone on with the rest of your night. But with that, we are here with our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast, and we do want to hear from you. Vent all you want. I don't think I'm going to, if Andrew the GOAT is on board with us, disagree with anything that Andrew the GOAT adds in there. Red Sox die hard, pour it on. Our everydayers, our first-timers. If you're with us on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, hit that comment button and join the Red Sox conversation. You can talk baseball. You can talk Red Sox with me as well. I'm on the X at Lennox on baseball. As always, we do thank you for making the Locked On Red Sox postcast your first listen every day, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team, your Red Sox every day, unless you just want to walk away from it.
This is what you'll be talking about.
1-0 going to the bottom of the ninth inning. Aroldis Chapman gives up a leadoff double to Christian Yelich. Yelich, a double. Hoskins, a walk. Collins, a pop-up. Frelick, a base hit. Game tied 1-1. So you don't win the game 1-0. Chapman comes back, gets a strikeout against Ortiz, and I really was paying attention. I think he may have glimpsed in the direction of the hitter, but then decided to walk to the dugout. There was no staring anyone down right in that situation. First blown save of the season for Chapman. I said it last year with Kenley Jansen, and I don't think he did it that often. But this was bound to happen sooner or later, and Chapman has been solid. But then again, Chapman hasn't pitched all that consistently either because he hasn't had many save opportunities. So, first blown save of the season, top of the 10th inning. Story on base, as the runner to start extra innings off. He's at second base because in the top of the ninth inning, Story popped down to the center fielder for the final out. So Story, again, on base. He's at second. And they can't get him in. Abraham Toro moves the runner to third. The go-ahead run in the top of the 10th inning at third base, nobody out. Toro, hustle play, gets down the line, first and third, nobody out. Raffaello, a strikeout. Duran, a strikeout. His fourth of the game, by the way, and then Devers, little fly ball, inning over. Then Liam Hendriks gets the ball in the bottom of the 10th inning. First Nesson reference, Dave O'Brien, Lou Merloni alerting us that Hunter Dobbins, now in the bullpen, expected to go on Wednesday in the finale as the Red Sox try to avoid being swept in Milwaukee. It's going to be Bayo, for 4 1/3 or so on Wednesday. Then Dobbins is going to work out of the bullpen. Alex Cora telling the media before the game on Tuesday, not necessarily a permanent move, but that's where he's going right now. Because, again, Bayo's not going to go 5 because Bayo doesn't go 5. Hendriks gives up a single to Bryce Terang. Guy I love. Some USA Baseball events years ago. Love Bryce Terang. Just get to it. 1 out. Yelich at the plate. Grand slam. Ball game over. 1 swing of the bat. All he had to do was lift the ball to the outfield. He did. Then he lifted it over the fence and out of the ballpark for the grand slam. And Liam Hendriks, that's on you. Aroldis Chapman, that's on you. Red Sox offense, 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position. That's on you as well. 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Duran, tough night. 0 for 5, 4 strikeouts, 10 strikeouts total. I was actually trying to convince myself during the game, move Rafaela to short, Roman Anthony goes to center field, Trevor Story. I don't know. I just don't know. But Story actually had an at-bat in this game. The base hit to tie it in the ninth inning is kind of your at-bat of the night. I'm just flabbergasted right now. But let's get to it. Where was it? Fourth inning, Savali, and they do it, you know. Savali, hey, he's had a good career. Northeastern kid. They touched on him a lot during the broadcast and all of that. I'm trying to find Trevor Story. Where was it? Rafaela, a double. There it is. Is that where it was? No. No, it was Meyer with the double. Fifth inning, and I'm pouring on Trevor Story right now. On occasion, I'll admit I'm trying not to, but I am pouring on for Cedar Rafaela. Trevor Story, fifth inning, Marcelo Meyer, a double to start things off. Stayed in on a curveball, pulled it down the right field line. He's at second. Story, the first pitch that he saw in that fifth inning, he had no plan up there to move that runner to third base. And Jim Rice talked about it in the pregame. You see guys, he opened up his front shoulder. Now, I'm not a hitting coach at the big league level. I'm not a hitting coach in minor league baseball. I'm not even a hitting coach in Little League anymore. And I'm not a hitting coach here on the Locked On Red Sox postcast. But Story, the first pitch he fouled off in that at-bat in the fifth inning with a runner at second base in a scoreless game, he didn't have a plan up there to move that runner along. He didn't even have a plan up there to drive that runner in. He ends up flying out. What happens there? Meyer takes off for third. He's thrown out by Sam Frelick. And Meyer, you got to make a play in the big leagues. Frelick is a Gold Glove outfielder. He made the throw across the diamond, out at third, double play. But Story in that at-bat, never once did it look like he was going to drive the ball somewhere. The first pitch of the at-bat that I was alluding to, I think it was a slider or sweeper down and away to the right-handed batter, and he just fouled it off. Opened up and fouled it off. His at-bats are brutal. And when have you heard from Trevor Story here in the last couple of weeks? Rob Refsnyder, after the game in the series opener, tired of losing games like this. He's got to be even more tired of it right now. And the bullpen was terrific until it wasn't. The return of Richard Fitz. Good return, right? A good return for Richard Fitz. But did it work out? No, he went 3 innings. Richard Fitz still does not have a win in the big leagues. The Red Sox are 0-4 now in his 4 starts this season. He deserves better. Red Sox fans deserve better as well. 4 straight losses overall. And I was writing my game story. Another 1-run loss. Well, you know what? Glass half full, it wasn't a 1-run loss because Christian Yelich decided in the bottom of the 10th inning, I'll just hit a grand slam off Liam Hendriks. It's brutal. Let's get to your comments. Who's leading us off? Andrew the GOAT. Yeah, there we go. Andrew the GOAT, I said it in the open. I don't think I'm disagreeing with you tonight. Red Sox might as well just give up the season. The team is so bad, they're unwatchable at this point. They can't give up on the season because you're going to get Roman Anthony here at some point in time. You've got Marcelo Meyer at the big league level. You don't want this to fester for the remainder of this season with these talented young prospects in the big leagues. You can let them take their thumps, but you no longer can have Cedar Rafaela doing what he's doing at the plate. You can no longer have Trevor Story doing what he's doing at the plate. And I'm adding in Wilyer Abreu as well. 1 for 4, but okay. No productive at-bats from Wilyer Abreu for quite a while now. I'm tired of seeing Abraham Toro in the lineup. I mean, again, I said it on Monday. You can make one of 15 different moves, and nobody would object to it. At least it's something in the right direction. Just not there. So Andrew the GOAT leads us off. RIP to the Red Sox season. It can't be. It can't be. It cannot be. Because you're bringing these guys up and you've got to have them with a winning mentality no matter what. You've got to have these guys willing to run through a brick wall. I don't know how it happens. But if you're going Roman Anthony, Alex Spear was on with Dave O'Brien, Lou Merlone in the Nesson booth during the game, hey, should be up in a couple of weeks. No, No, bring him up now. Make a move. Michael, Will Fleming on WEI radio said it best. Liam Hendriks had a chance to prove himself after he complained about his role in the bullpen. Not a good look for him. Michael, thank you for sharing that. Can't disagree with it. Being in the big leagues is all about producing. How many times have I said that in the last week? Plenty. Jules is in. I need a team to follow. That is what I expected. Yeah. Did you really? I mean, one run was not going to be enough on the road. It just wasn't going to be enough. Walked off on the road for the 6th time this year. And with a grand slam. The phones have to be ringing right now. They really do. This is so much worse than after the All-Star break last year. It really is. 3 under 500, 4 straight losses overall. I think it's the 3rd time this year where they've lost 4 in a row, and 5 straight losses on the road. Andrew the Goat chimes back in. The Red Sox are a joke. Adam Bomb. Can't wait for football season. Adam Bomb, you're saying that to the wrong guy. I'm not a football guy. Baseball, basketball. Adam Bomb again. Duran, Golden Sombrero. You're better than that, Jaron. Yeah, and I don't even know if it was a matter of trying to do too much. I mean, Alex Cora used the bullpen. He lined it up. So did Murph on the other side, Pat Murphy. I mean, they've got 4 lefties in the bullpen. You think they had a conversation over the weekend or at some point to say, hey, we got to negate their 2 best hitters at the top of the lineup, Duran and Devers. They're both lefties. Just keep us with as many lefties in the bullpen as we can go with. And they worked it perfectly. Ethan, I'm not even mad anymore. Adam Baum, the Boston Red Sox. Ethan, you're not even mad anymore. It's like, we've given up on it, right? You can't. I think you are, Ethan. Come to grips with those emotions. I think we're all frustrated, all mad. I mean, it's laughable to a certain degree at this point in time. It really is. But again, bottom of the 9th inning, even with Chapman on the mound before he faced the leadoff hitter, you just knew something was going to happen. And I'm not sure about this or not, but the 2 guys on the left side of the infield were shifted all the way up the middle. What happened, even at third with a lefty batter up there? What happened to protecting and guarding the lines late in the game, especially in a 1-0 game? You want nothing to do with the leadoff hitter reaching second base. And that's exactly what happened. At top of the 10th inning, again, Story gets on base. Rafael K. And again, I was trying to talk myself into Anthony in center. Rafaela put him on the infield. Put him at shortstop right now. Trevor Story has no place on this team. It's just, I mean, this is 6 weeks of a big league veteran hitter not doing anything at the plate. Bregman goes down. Light should go on for Trevor Story. Nope. Nothing's happened. Where are the daily conversations? Where's the extra hitting? Where are the different things? Where's Trevor Story talking to the media after the game? He's a veteran. Where is he? And I said it the other day. How does Trevor Story lead in this clubhouse when he's just scuffling the way he is? He is on the struggle bus. He's driving the struggle bus. All right, I got some numbers of the night. We're going to get more of your comments in here as well. Give me one move. Something. Craig Breslow, you're just not putting, again, your team in the best position to win baseball games right now. And this is after ownership spent money in the offseason. And sorry, this becomes on the front office, and this becomes, yes, on the coaching staff as well. But a brunt of this for me, it's on Alex Cora, but it's on the front office because you're not allowing this team to put the best team forward right now. Just not. And our Locked On Red Sox postcast is presented by Supply House. Hey, get the supplies you need from the site made for the skilled trade, Supply House. Whether you're into plumbing, HVAC, or electrical work, Supply House is the reliable way to order products online. Their easy-to-use website is packed with helpful resources and the latest product information to help you get the job done and get the job done right. Plus, with a complete inventory of over 200,000 parts from 400 plus top brands, you're going to find exactly what you need delivered fast from coast to coast. Need help with an order? Supply House offers expert support and industry-leading service. So, you are always going to talk to a real person. And for trade pros looking for an extra edge, their free Trade Master program offers exclusive perks like a dedicated phone line, free shipping, and discounts on every single order. Thousands of skilled professionals right now are taking advantage. Now it's your turn. Join the Trade Master program today at supplyhouse.com/TM and start ordering plumbing, HVAC, and electrical supplies with just a few clicks. Plus, use promo code SH5 for 5% off on your first order. That's supplyhouse.com. Again, promo code SH5 for 5% off on your first order. That's supplyhouse.com. Wish I had better news. Better news right now is I'm not going to sing for you. I'd give you a hug if we were here right now. I'm here for your emotional support. But boy, is it getting hard. There is nothing. And you've got Meyer right in the middle of this right now. He's up, and it's just 4 straight losses. I like his approach at the plate. I think he's handled himself well defensively at third base. I don't know if that's where he sticks in the future. I haven't seen him enough at shortstop. Even trying to find videos of him in the minors playing shortstop. Maybe he is. Shortstop of the future. But he can play on the left side of the infield. He can play at third base. You're going to look to avoid being swept in a second straight road series. Remember, swept by the Tigers last road trip. Milwaukee, in many ways, very similar to the Red Sox. It's almost as if you're looking in the mirror. Very similar teams right now. But the Brewers, up 2-0 in the series, and an opportunity for a sweep with Bayo on the mound, who, let's see Bayo go 4, and then do you just let Dobbins go 5? Do you let them piggyback together? That was once a thing that major league clubs tried to do in the minor leagues. It didn't work out. Guys got hurt. Didn't work out for a handful of organizations. The Rangers and Reds come to mind back in my minor league days. But tomorrow, let Bayo go 4. Or if he goes 5, Dobbins is going to have to finish it out. He's your long man tomorrow, no matter what. And I kind of like the role for Dobbins. Do starters matter anymore? Yeah, I like to think they do. But if Bayo, again, you ride him as long as you can, but he hasn't proven much in recent starts at all, except that he can frustrate the fan base and probably frustrate his teammates and his coaching staff in the front office too. But switch roles next time. Let Dobbins be the starter. Let Bayo go in the bullpen. Bullpen did the job right up until they didn't get the job done. And just 1 for 10 runners in scoring position. Story was 0 for 3, I believe, with runners in scoring position. Finally got a run. Hey, by the way, the only run scoring for the Red Sox, Rafaela, leadoff double. That in the 6th inning, right? Leadoff double. Duran struck out. Devers moved the runner along. Devers broken 0 for 13 with a base hit in his next at bat, hit the ball hard. But then Rafaela scores on a wild pitch. That's how you get your 1 run. You made Savali look like an ace of a pitching staff again. Had that 1 inning where it's like, okay, maybe you're going to get into the bullpen here. No, all of a sudden he had 58 pitches through 3 innings. In the 4th inning, just got through it. I think he retired 5 pitches in the 4th inning. And again, another one of those situations where what's your plan at the plate? Pete Fatsi spoke pregame, I believe maybe it was with Jemai Webster, and he was on there pregame. I still don't know what he said. They got to go up there with a plan. They got to go up there confident in themselves. Yeah, they do. But where's the confidence right now? It doesn't exist. But in that, this is old. This is not even old baseball. This is being smart. Narvaez, 4th inning, fly out, first pitch. Campbell strikes out on 3 pitches. By the way, haven't even mentioned Christian Campbell, but struck out on 3 pitches in the 4th inning. Campbell, again, later in the game, struck out on 3 pitches. He did that in the 9th inning to start things off. But getting back to that 4th inning, this drives me nuts. Campbell down, 2 outs on a total of 4 pitches. Abreu, what does he do? You know what he did? He swung at the first pitch, line to left field, and that was it. That drives me nuts. That shouldn't happen. Hey, take a pitch. I would have loved to have seen him pinch run or pinch hit for Story at some point in the game, but you don't have that many. I mean, you could have put Brett Snyder up there. I would have put, you wake Trevor Story up. Story had the at bat in the ninth inning? Yeah. He made the final out. I would have put Connor Wong up in that situation. Maybe that would have been an eye opener for everybody. Wait, you're putting Connor Wong up there? You know what he's done this season? Nothing? Well, what has Story done for you? I say that tongue in cheek, but I say it also with just frustration as well. Where'd we lead off? Where are we going here? Andrew the GOAT. The pitcher that gave up the grand slam as the one getting the hate mail. Yeah, Sox fans, I don't know what to say anymore. Disappointed by him. Hey, there doesn't need to be any hate, social media, or hate anything to any of the players. They're human beings too, and let's be human first and foremost. So that does not need to happen. Ethan, Steve is my favorite Red Sox player. I don't think there's a Steve on the roster, and I'm not on the roster as well. And again, I only pretend to play hitting coach. Thanks, Ethan. Michael, one word, painful. Aiden, all. Austin D, well then, bro. Not sure who that is for. Aiden, call up Roman Anthony, fire Pete Fatsi. It hasn't happened yet. Bob Jenkins, Brewers had superior manager, bullpen, and offense. Looks like we're being forced to live with that. What did you want Alex Cora to do, Bob? He pulled all the right strings. Again, this is not on the. This is on the players to produce at the big league level. They've got way too many guys right now not producing at the big league level. The bullpen got the job done. Fitz, when is 3? You knew he wasn't going much beyond that. 44 pitches total. Bernardino, 12 pitches, 1 inning. You just can't. You can't throw him for 2 innings because then you're going to lose him for 3 or 4 more days. And you do have the off day Thursday. Weissert inning in the third. Wilson inning in the third. Slayton inning in the third, 20 pitches. Weissert inning in the third, got 4 outs on 26 pitches. Chapman didn't get it done. Hendriks didn't get it done. I know it's on the manager, but these days that has to change in thinking because it's also on the front office. The front office has more say than they've ever had, even going back to the Moneyball days. And right now, let me paint the picture for you. Because you don't think Billy Bean when you think the movie Moneyball. You think about Brad Pitt. He goes in the office. It's time to shake things up. I don't know what he was eating, Hostess cupcake or whatever. Jonah Hill, Peter Brand, whoever, the made-up name. You want me to tell Giambi? No, I'll tell Giambi. You want me to tell Trevor Story right now? No, I'll tell Cedar Rafaela. No, I'll tell Trevor Story right now. Figure it out. Miles. Yeah, Miles, I'm right there with you. At least the Sox didn't lose another 1-run game. No, they didn't. No, one big swing from Christian Yelich changed that. DFA Hendriks for Miles. Ethan, everyone is a solid player looking at the stats, but it's just different guy blowing it every day. Absolutely 100%. RVO. I'm going to read this one because it's to me. Please, Steve, try to understand that Cora is suffering from the same syndrome as Francona. He has no leadership as of today. As Francona, Cora has to become permissive. We need a leader, not a nanny. I don't like the word nanny there, but I know what you're saying. A manager has to have everyone on their side. And I don't think he's lost the clubhouse. We like to say that in these situations. But boy, they're not playing for each other, let alone their manager and their coaching staff. They're not playing for each other right now, and that's been evident for quite a while. So RVO, I appreciate it. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, but I do not think the manager's going anywhere. Now you can come back in the next 5 to 10 days and, hey, look, the manager's gone. It's beyond Alex Cora right now. And I don't think he's been put in the best place. Adam Baum. Can't trade Story. The way he's playing, worth a nickel and a pack of ketchup. Terrible signing. Never sign a Rockies hitter again. Good point. Felix, can't win. Don't score runs. Yeah, that one run wasn't going to stand up. You just had that feeling. One more. Aiden. Two more, actually. Aiden, doesn't help that we have to face Freddie Peralta. Yeah, he goes in the final against Bayo. Felix, one more. Not the coaching staff's fault. Players can't hit. Yeah, it's a philosophy, though, within the organization of what these guys are taught coming up from the minor leagues. It is a philosophy on the pitching side and on the hitting side. You've got Bayo, you've got Houck, they've regressed. You've got Wilyer Abreu, you've got Cedar Rafaela. Rafaela did this last year, too. You know he did. There's not discipline in there. He took a pitch. Okay. His swing is too long. He's not really a home run hitter. He should be a line drive hitter. Back through the middle of the diamond. Stop trying to lift the ball. That's the philosophy. Launch angle and all those different things. I don't care how hard it comes off the bat. Look at Meyer. Had the base hit to center field. That wasn't 110 miles an hour off the bat. That guy's come up here with an approach that he has from the minor leagues. So I know a lot of people want to fire Pete Fatsi. My message to Pete Fatsi right now is stay away from Marcelo Meyer. And if Roman Anthony comes up, stay away from him as well. Let's do this insanity again on Wednesday. It's a day game. Getaway day for the Red Sox. They're going to be in Atlanta tomorrow night. They're going to have an off day on Thursday in Atlanta. And then they get a series against the Braves on Friday. You're looking at getting swept here. Freddie Peralta, Brian Bayo. You have no confidence in Bayo right now. But you know what? It is baseball. Bayo tomorrow goes out there and gives you a quality outing. What is a quality outing? The definition is 6 innings and 3 earned runs or less. And then Dobbins the rest of the way and you pick up a victory. And maybe you eke out a couple of runs early on. Because prior to that run in the 6th inning, you hadn't scored in the first 7 innings of a game in the previous 3. And you went scoreless the first 6, and you scored just 1 run total. It doesn't get it done at the big league level. It certainly doesn't get it done on the road. And come on. You start the 10th inning off with a runner at second. Just in case I haven't pounded home that point enough. And you can't, first and third, nobody out. 9-1-2 up, and you do not get it done. And right now, that's what the Red Sox are doing. They are not getting it done. So, again, go to bed, get a good night's sleep, early day game, back at it tomorrow, get the sour taste out of your mouth, and try to avoid being swept. As always, we thank you for being on board with us. This is the place to vent right now. Don't go away. You can't cancel on the season right now. You can't put an X on it. You can wait for football. You can look forward to football season. But if these young guys are coming up, they've got to develop and be ready to go, take their lumps this year, win some games, lose some games, be competitive, have competitive at-bats, play good defense, and be ready to go for 2026. I'm not ready to go there just yet. But something has to happen here, and it's got to wow all of us. Locked On Red Sox, number one place to hang out immediately after every game. Locked On Sports, your team, your Red Sox, every day.